On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning, Kevin Durant. You should have left California.
This Bronxexual upset me in having to bring this teenage idiot from Wisconsin into a sports conversation. Are you really surprised the Cowboys are giving up on Ezekiel Elliott?
Whoa. Hell no! Well, no one cares about baseball.
Bitch, are you for real?
Oh, yeah! Let's go. Let's get this party started. Good morning. Welcome to the Wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson is on the road this morning, so he will be back tomorrow. But I am joined happily by this man. Now batting for the Yankees, the man who has christened the new house, number 420, Wise El Jefe, number 420. I can't come up with a good intro like Cole does every time.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
That's the best I can do. Wise El Jefe will join me this morning. I know he's a big-time Yankee fan. He's a big-time Giants fan. I love this brother. I love what he does, and I'm happy to have him with you. How are you doing this morning, my friend?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing very well. I cannot complain. I woke up this morning. I got to breathe another breath of air, and just listen. This could be worse. So I'm good. So what? The Yankees have lost 9 in a row. Besides that, I'm good.
This is football season for me, man.
It's a wrap for me. It's a wrap. Like I'm all about the Giants now.
I want to say to you that I hope your Giants do very well this year. I want to see them get back in. I want to see them get back in the playoffs and make the playoffs back-to-back years like they did under Bill Parcells and Tom Coughlin. Because it's about time the Giants really took flight.
Under Dave Gettleman, we were set back years, and this new regime of Joe Shane and Brian Daboll have really transformed the Giants back to what they were. Listen, I'm excited. People keep doubting them. They keep saying they're not going to do as good as they did last year. But listen, they won pretty much more games than anyone expected, and they just improved. They improved in the offseason. They added some weapons. They fleeced the Raiders for Darren Waller if he's healthy. And the draft picks they had, we got ourselves our center. We got a receiver that should have gone in the first round, but he fell to us in the third. I'm excited. It's going to be a good season, man.
You know, the Giants and the offensive line, they've always been identified by playing hard-nosed football, smash-mouth football. Yeah. Now that you have your starting center, the gentleman who's going to make the calls across the offensive line, how big is it for the Giants for that to be solidified, for their line to be solidified?
It's big because we have a budding star at left tackle. Hopefully the other tackle that we drafted last year is healthy as well. So we got Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal. You add Schmidt to that, and get a couple of more pieces at the guard positions. Because I think we've solidified our line pretty much. And
then the addition of Darren Waller, a
well, now you
huge
give him,
target for Daniel
yeah,
Jones.
because you give him now that number one. Yeah, he's a tight end, but the dude is a beast. When healthy, he gives you over 1,000 yards receiving. He's a targeted. He's a targeted ends. People don't realize how big he is. My man is 6'6".
Yep,
240 something.
I mean,
has
he
speed,
is one of
agility.
the best. Like you said, when healthy. And I want Waller to be healthy this year. I want the Giants to stay healthy this year so they can really compete. Darren Waller is one of the best tight ends in the league.
Yeah,
You know, he's just had health issues.
Top
And
5 when healthy.
Yep.
Top 5 when healthy.
Yep, top 5 when healthy.
And then you add,
go ahead.
And then you of course you have top 5 running back and Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones is going to finally prove that he is a top 10 quarterback. I'm not going to say top 5. I say he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL.
Why do people still doubt Daniel Jones?
Well, because you got to understand, his first few years in the league, he was horrible. Besides his rookie year, he had a pretty good rookie year. And in between his rookie year and last year, he had no coaching. You had Joe Judge, who I don't know how he got Dave Gettleman. Like this guy would say Gettleman we trust. I don't know why you would say such a thing, because I don't. But
Dave Gettleman ruined you guys.
He made two. Well, listen, he drafted some great players. I'm not gonna knock that. He has an eye for talent.
Right.
But as far as it comes to coaching, he made some horrible decisions. Joe Judge, Pat Sherman before that, and Ben McAdoo before that. Like
Pat Sherman, good Lord.
You had Joe Judge, who had who didn't have real head coaches. He had a special teams coach and an offensive coordinator and an offensive coordinator. And when you have people that don't know how to manage a team, like Daniel Jones has talent. He wouldn't have been drafted if the boy didn't have talent. The boy can throw the ball. Obviously, from the 770 something yards he had rushing last year, he has he's athletic.
Right.
He's a big kid. Now, if you provide him with the weapons, his confidence grows, because now he's making plays that people are dropping the ball. You didn't have a deep threat where you could load the box, and Saquon is now you're neutralizing Saquon because you're loading the box because you don't have a deep threat out there. They can't do that no more.
Right.
Having Darren Waller out there, that opens it up more. And if Jalen Hyatt and Paris Campbell can come through, you still have Darius Slayton, still have Sterling Shepard. So that receipt, and Isaiah Hodgkins, who came on late last year. So now this is year 2. I expect more than 15 touchdowns from Daniel Jones. That's to me is a no doubt. He has to provide more than 15 touchdown passes. If you want to, especially going up against the Eagles. Shout out to my man Cool McCain, who's in the chat.
What's up, Mr. McCain?
Especially when you're going up against the Eagles in Dallas, where they could put 30-40 points on you easily. You got to be able to compete with that. You got to be able to open up that offense. So I think in year 2, we're going to see the Giants take more shots down the field, especially with the weapons that they have.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. Listen, we're not going to be pushed over like we were last year in certain games.
Good. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the battles between the Giants and the Eagles, because I want them. You remember back in the day, there used to be some slobber knocker games.
NFC, listen, that's why we call it the NFC Beast. That's why our show is the NFC Beast, because the teams in the NFC East it's always been when they're all good at the same time. It's just the best division in football.
I can't wait to see it.
There's no other division that can boast what we can boast.
True.
We're the only division that has a Super Bowl winner Every team in that division.
Every team in that
Super
division has
Bowl
won the Super Bowl. Yep. Every team in that division won the Super Bowl.
No other division can say that.
Matter of fact, if I'm correct, wise, every team in that division has won at least three Super Bowls.
Just one. The Eagles have been to.
No, right.
Only
Eagles been to two. They have only won one.
No, they've been to.
The Redskins have won three. The Giants have won four. The Redskins have won three. Giants have won four. And the Cowboys have won five. Okay. Yes. And every team in that division has won a Super Bowl. Every team in that division has won a Super Bowl. Let's take a pause for a break. And when we come back, my White Sox finally did something they should have done a long time ago. Snowman's take after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
CSTV will air the Big Three, and I'll call the doggone games. Ice Cube, bring your show out west, and we'll handle it. I'm making a public plea right now. You want some fair coverage? CSTV will air your games, all of them, and I'll call as many as I can. We'll do a simulcast, television and radio. It's an area I know best. Television and radio. And yeah, I'm putting it all the way out there. So you know what, Ice Cube? I'll make this plea right now. Me, a small-time YouTuber, a small-time broadcaster, according to a lot of people, which I don't listen to, put your games on CSTV. Put your games on CSTV. Give us a little funding, and we'll do the rest.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Your afternoons just got better with the Brian Snow Show. Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride, folks.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Now, I'm known as the guy who can fix just about anything, but the technology in most appliances requires very special training to fix. And that's why my family has Choice Home Warranty.
Choice Home Warranty covers over 25 major home systems and appliances. That's your AC, heating, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and so much more.
Call Choice Home Warranty now before something breaks down.
Get protection for your heating, AC, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and more.
Call 800-973-6121.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Indeed. It is indeed Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson's on the road this morning. Wise LFA sitting in for him. And we go quickly to the Fanatics feedback zone. Well, Cool McCain was the first one in. He greets us both. So does Sick Diggy from Scandinavia. He says, chilling, my guys. Good morning, Mr. McCain. Good morning to you. How come Aaron Rodgers look like an old fart in the thumbnail? He looks like a CM Punk knockoff. I'll offer my thoughts later. So we got championships too, though. Yeah, you do. Absolutely, you do. Man, the NFC East is going to be a monster yet again this year. Now, speaking of monsters, I made a prediction that went totally wrong the last 2 years. And finally, something was done at the top of the food chain. Allow me to explain. My Chicago White Sox fired Rick Hahn and Kenny Williams. They've been in the organization since 2002. 3 years, a mere 3 years after Rick Hahn and Kenny Williams were hired, this happened.
A ground ball past Jenks up the middle of the infield. Uribe has it. He throws. Out! A White Sox winner and a world championship. The White Sox have won the World Series, and they're mobbing each other on the field.
Outside of that, outside of my children being born and my marriage to Jody, that was the happiest day of my life. But they haven't done a darn thing since then. They've only won the division 2 times. 2008, and that required a 163rd game, and 2021. They've won a grand total of 3 playoff games since 2005. 3. 2008 against the Rays, 2020 against the Oakland Athletics, and 2021 against the Houston Astros. This team, my beloved White Sox, I'm a South Sider to my heart and always will be. I will be a White Sox fan to my heart forever because of my dad and my grandpa. Matter of fact, hold on a minute. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? Listen. There. As for this season, the way that it started, I knew it was over early. It was over, done, finito in the sun. It's like, well, I'm all about football now because this team has underachieved yet again for the last 2 years. And yes, they've had a lot of injuries, but they've had a lot of, let me use my dad's words, God rest you, William Otis Snow Jr. They have had a lot of piss poor performances. There is no fight with this ball club. There is no nerve with this ball club. And at this point in time, when I explained 2 years ago after they won the division, that 7-year window is slammed shut. It's slammed shut. Unless they make some moves with the young stars that they have, and Eloy Jimenez, Luis Robert, Jake Berger is long gone. Gavin Sheets is still here. Dylan Cease is here. Lucas Giolito is gone. They were selling at the deadline, and they sold a piece in Lucas Giolito that I really believe you get the right people in place up top and get the right manager in, you can build around. Nope, they shipped him off to the Angels, and he's languishing in Los Angeles. This team finally did something that mattered. They got rid of the 2 people that since 2006 have done very, very little. I can't say they haven't done nothing because playoff appearance in 2008 when they won the Central Division, wild card appearance in 2021 where they should have beaten the Oakland Athletics. Didn't. They should have beaten the Oakland Athletics. They led in all 3 games in that series and only got 1 win. And then they get spanked by the Houston Astros, which I kind of expected because, hey, these are the Houston Astros, another team that I follow and another team that I cover. But White Sox fans, we have to come to reality. And the reality is this. This team has underachieved since 2012. Why am I mentioning 2012? Because at the end of towards the end of the 2012 season, they had a 3-game lead. A young White Sox ball club had a 3-game lead over the hard-charging Detroit Tigers and did not hold them off. They did not hold them off. Since 2012, there are the 2 appearances in the 2 appearances in the playoffs that I told you about. And yet each year we were told by Rick Hahn and Kenny Williams that it's going to get better. Well, guess what? It hasn't. If there's one thing I cannot stand about any of the teams that I follow, any of the teams that I cover, It's seeing that they have no fight. It's seeing that they just go through the motions. That pisses me off. That royally and emphatically pisses me off. The pitching staff has been ruined. Lance Lynn is gone. Lucas Giolito is gone. They don't have a closer. They don't have a consistent bat in the lineup, save maybe Tim Anderson. And I say maybe Tim Anderson if he can stay his ass on the field and not be injured all the time. I love Tim Anderson. I do. But he's oft injured. This White Sox team since 2019 has been a doggone walking mash unit. If you all want an idea of how badly I want my beloved team to get it together, when I got this news that they've taken out, that they have fired Kenny Williams and Rick Hahn, who have been joined at the hip since 2002, man, that got me so excited because now you can finally bring some people in that are competent about baseball players and baseball moves. You can push the plunger on this season and the rebuild can finally begin. And it's going to take a couple of more years. I understand that. It took 3 for the White Sox to win their title in 2005. But I'll say it again. Since 2006, they have not done much. And I will say this again also. I know Wise will agree. I know Cool McCain will agree. I know Victor will agree. I know Cole Johnson will agree. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it's seeing your team. I know the fans will agree. If there's one thing I cannot stand, it is seeing my team that I grew up watching for many, many years, not only underachieve, but show no fight whatsoever. I've seen this team blow more leads than I can remember with the 2005 team, with the 2020 team, the 2021 team. Because remember, the 2021 team won 92 games. 92 games. What have they done since then? Not a doggone thing. I hate seeing my teams underachieve when I know they have the talent to make a long playoff run every single year. And now they have done something that leads to them pushing the plunger, getting the right pieces in, and building not only a champion, but a dynasty. Take a note from the Houston Astros. Please. Take a note from the Houston Astros. Take a note from the Seattle Mariners, who showed a lot of patience because remember, they went 20 years between playoff appearances, and now they're making a push again. Take a note from the Atlanta Braves. But I still have my doubts about the Braves this year because what they do in the regular season means nothing. It's October and beyond where I want to see them do something. And I know a lot of Braves fans, Jay Spivey being one, Joshua Jackson being another, and I know a whole A. Pizzle being another. Big-time Braves fans. Love him dearly. Do something in October. But for us right now, from now to the end of the season is evaluation time. Get your notebooks out. Take some notes. Figure out what we need, man. And the first thing we're going to need to build, this ain't a rebuild. This is just a straight up build. Forget a rebuild, because if you rebuild, you're building with pieces that have failed you in the past. This is excuse me. This is a straight up build. And the first thing you need to build this offseason is a pitching staff. A pitching staff that can get you at least 6 innings every time out, win or lose. That's the first thing you need to build. The 2 stars you need to build around are Luis Robert and Eloy Jimenez. That's next. But the first thing this White Sox, whoever they bring in to replace Rick Hahn and Kenny Williams for as general manager and leader of baseball operations, the first thing you need to, say it with me, folks, the first thing you need to build is a pitching staff. And that's going to take a couple of years. I know that, and I understand that. Now that the two pieces of now that the two pieces and leaders of this major clown show are gone, now we can become a team again. I'm praying for that to happen immediately. Now you can bring some people in that will galvanize this team. Because this team has been led astray. This team has been set adrift since 2005.
So somebody put a comment, and I know what he's talking about because I read the article. You might not like to hear this. So their lease is up in 6 years. And they're talking about relocating to Nashville.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. But I'll say it again about this team. The first thing you need to build is a pitching staff. The next thing you need to build, possibly once again, is a new stadium. Because it took you forever to get this one right. Get it right, y'all. Will you please? That's Snowman's take. What's yours? A visit in the Fanatics feedback zone because we got a lot to show there. And then Aaron Rodgers is no longer the spokesman for State Farm. That and more when y'all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and the Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Man, I went home that day and talked to my wife, Vicky. And Vicky was like, "What's wrong with you? You pissed off?" "Yeah, I got this partner I'm working with back in the radio station. The Negro be lying." What in the all types of blue hell?
Yes, it's Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Incomparable Chris Bass. We'll see him on Friday. 37 after the hour. Wise hanging out with me. Cole Johnson is on the road. Safe travels to you, my friend, from all of us here. Now, after a 12-year partnership, Aaron Rodgers is no longer a spokesperson for State Farm, ending a 12-year partnership between the insurance company and the 4-time NFL Most Valuable Player. State Farm spokesperson said, "We wish Aaron the best in his future endeavors." Do we really care?
Huh? What?
Thank you. You just answered my question. Who the hell cares what he does?
I honestly, I really hadn't really seen him much. I've been seeing more Patrick Mahomes than him.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought he had already finished his contract.
As far as Aaron Rodgers goes, has he really done anything since Super Bowl 45? Anything of significance?
Look, if you don't win Super Bowls, there's nothing of significance.
Thank you. Thank you. Victor says, "I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Green Bay care." Really? I don't. Rob Johnson just says that the media darling does no wrong. Yeah, want to bet? And Rob says that with all the sarcasm in the world. I understand that. My gosh. So Aaron Rodgers is no longer the spokesperson for State Farm. Who cares? Who cares?
You know what? I don't care because I don't follow no other man's bag. I could care less whose bag he's in. So I don't follow nobody else's bag. So I could care less. Like, congratulations to him and State Farm on their wonderful relationship that made them both money. But hey,
a ton of it.
Yeah, listen, they both made a lot of money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
State Farm, if you're looking for some more,
we're here.
Yeah, some ads. Yeah, we you could throw some ads since you're not paying Aaron Rodgers anymore. You could throw some money over here to the Snowman and all of us and this side of the fence.
We'll happily be spokespeople for State Farm. And that message, and that's a serious message that reaches out to anybody that want to throw some money our way for us to be their spokesperson.
No, Rob, you're absolutely right. They so right.
If he loses this year, it's not his fault, and that's the media's perception. It's never his fault. Gee, that sounds familiar. That's the issue in our media today. We care about guys' money too much. He's right. He's right.
Good thing I'm not media.
Good thing I don't care about what other people are making.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But it's funny. It's funny because
here, take this for a minute. I got to find something.
Go ahead. So caring about other people's money. So all right. I don't know if a lot of y'all know what I do for a living besides my podcasting and all that. So I had a situation where, all right, so I'm a table games dealer, and I had a player who's from, you could tell he's from the hood. And listen, I was born and raised in East New York, Brooklyn. I'm as hood as it could be. But because he came into some money, he thought he could talk to people a certain way. So when I say I don't care about other people's bag, listen, money don't make you a better person. This dude was a real douchebag. So So Aaron Rodgers, congratulations on your 2 and 3 years tomahawk chop. Yeah. Anyway, Aaron Rodgers, congratulations. But I hope you how does the WWE put it? Good luck on your future endeavors. So Cool McCain, what up? I don't know what's on the plate. I'm not privy to that. But Cool, what's up? I'm excited for NFC Beast this year. Ryan, I haven't piled on. I'm not trying to pile on you, McCarthy. Pause for a moment. But yeah, I'm not trying to pile on your team because they have been riding your team pretty hard. Pause again. What's going on, my man? Sick. I'm good, brother. I'm over. Yesterday I had a cancellation, man. It was not even a cancellation. They just didn't show up. It was a no-show, and I had to really I didn't go into my bag and play some clips from the last episode of Poppy Jam Wise was pretty good, and a clip from Mentality. What's going on? Play by play with JJ. How you doing? Snowman had to step away for a moment, and Cole is traveling at the moment back home, so I'm doing a little solo mission. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Well, so let's see. So I was telling Snowman earlier about the White Sox. I was reading an article that said in 6 years they'll be leaving. Well, their lease is up on the south side, and there's a possibility of them moving to Nashville. I don't know what everybody would think about it. I think that would be a travesty that a team like with such history like the Chicago White Sox would actually relocate to Nashville. I get it. Nashville is hot, is growing. You got Titans over there. You got what is it? The Predators over there? I don't know other teams. Another great episode. Yes, he should concede, Vlock. He should. I thought he should. Yeah, I thought he should, because that was my opinion. Because listen, how is it that you lose to a man? You're losing to a man who's been indicted in 4 different states, and you're getting your butt whipped by this man in the polls. He's been indicted in 4 different states. He actually had his mugshot taken. What was it, yesterday? And yes, Nashville Predators. Yes, thank you, play by play with JJ. So I felt that DeSantis should concede the race. Like, he should just concede it right now, because unless Trump goes to jail, he is not beating him. There is no way he's beating him, because nobody likes DeSantis. So if you haven't checked out the latest episode of Mentality, check it out. It's a great episode. We go into a full episode of just talking about Ron DeSantis, who has stirred up some controversy in Florida with a lot of the nonsense that he's putting out there. He has, yes. So there was a article I read about the White Sox relocate. I wanted to talk to a Snowman about it, see how he read it, but he has, and he was aware of the situation.
I'm very much aware.
Yeah.
I'm very much aware of the situation. And I believe it's not going to happen, but
I don't think it will. They got 6 years to work it out. Like, they got 6 years to see if they're going to build a new stadium.
They better work it out fast, because we went through this in 1989. We went through this in 89, and they saved him then. They'll save him again. They'll save him again.
I don't have a doubt. I would think. I don't think they would want to. It's if it was somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah,
It's
because they
Chicago.
were supposed
Like, it's
to
one of the big markets.
they were supposed to relocate to Florida in 1989. They're supposed to relocate to St. Petersburg, but they worked that out, and now, like you said, they have 6 years to work this out, and I believe they do. I believe they will.
Yeah, they definitely will.
Yeah,
and I understand. And listen, and I think eventually Nashville will get a team. It might be the Rays. It might be the same team that you
it
talk about.
needs to be the Rays
Well,
because the
because
Rays
they don't want to give him. Yeah, they don't want to give him a new stadium. The Trop is
the Trop sucks.
It does.
As a
I've
baseball
been there.
stadium, the
I've
Trop
been there.
blows.
It is.
I've been there. It's it somehow hosted the Final Four in 1999. Somehow that happened. I don't know how the hell they justified hosting the Final Four in that dump. It's a dump.
And they don't want to give him a new
They don't want to
new
move him to
stadium.
Tampa. First of all, they don't want to move him to Tampa, where they're called the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes. There's a few locations that they can play in Tampa too.
They could easily build a stadium in Tampa, not far from the Buccaneers, and be done.
Oh no, they got spaces. They got places. There was originally a plan for a stadium by the port, and the rendition of it was beautiful. It was right by the water,
and somehow they shot it down.
Yeah.
Somehow they shot it down. Yeah, I think with that same stadium, they had public transportation planned. They had all kinds of parking amenities planned.
It was where they were planning on putting it. It wasn't that far from downtown. It was not that far from Ybor City.
Right.
So, and I know a lot about Tampa because I lived in Tampa for 8 years. So I know about Tampa and yeah, they just
why did it get shot down?
Politics, probably. Maybe because they wanted the city to fund more than
what they were willing.
And then you gotta understand. I think the Yankees have a big part in not wanting them in Tampa because
really,
look, we have George Steinbrenner Field right there and on Dale Mabry in Tampa. George Steinbrenner was a big part of the community in Tampa. He donated so much to the community, to the city, to the police, everything. So so maybe now they might consider it since he's not around and it's his sons, but
yeah,
I think in the past, I think the Yankees probably had a lot to them getting blocked to come into Tampa itself.
Really? Wow. But they just, I just really think they should, if they're the Tampa Bay Rays, they should be in Tampa.
I get it. I understand. I agree.
And you, like I said, you got the Buccaneers there. University of South Florida plays at Raymond James Stadium, although there are plans now for USF to get an on-campus stadium at the University of South Florida. I don't know. That's a fight that the Rays are never going to win.
And you got a championship team in the Tampa Bay Lightning. So listen, Tampa's
there.
The city itself it's growing. Population is growing. So why not put them somewhere that the fans might actually come and represent them? Nobody's coming to the Trop. Like,
no,
you have one of the best teams in baseball, and no one
comes. No one wants to come to Tropicana Field. No one wants to come to Tropicana Field. They have to put so much in renovations into Tropicana Field. Just move them to Tampa and give them a new stadium. It sounds easy, but I know it's not.
It's easier said than done for us.
Yeah,
it's not our money.
We're not the ones funding it.
So
we are not the ones funding it. Yes, that part I truly understand. JJ says, imagine if the Mets move. Oh dear God.
I wouldn't be heartbroken, JJ. That's for sure.
I wonder why.
Wouldn't be heartbroken.
Oh gracious. You know who shouldn't have moved, but they got screwed into moving? The Montreal freaking Expos. The Montreal Expos. Because after the strike happened in 1994, it just went into the toilet for them for the last 10 years.
Had they not had that strike, and because the Expos were the best team in baseball that year.
Yep.
And they would have won. That might have saved baseball.
It would have been a White Sox Expos World Series in 1994 because they were the two best teams. Montreal was just on fire, though. Montreal was just on fire.
You gotta look at that.
Olympic Stadium.
You gotta look at that team, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was
loaded.
You had Larry Walker.
Mm-hmm.
You had oh my God, Pedro on that team. You had John Wetland on that team.
Yep.
You had,
I'm pulling up the roster now.
I don't know if Galarraga was on that team.
They had.
It was loaded, man.
They had Butch Henry, Ken Hill, Pedro Martinez, as you said. John Wetland was their closer.
Yeah.
They had Darren Fletcher
catching
as their catcher.
Yeah.
They had Sean Berry, Will Cordero, Cliff Floyd.
Oh, Cliff Floyd, playing left field.
Mm-hmm.
Will Cordero playing shortstop.
Yep. They had Moises Alou, Marquise Grissom, Rondell White, Larry Walker.
Oh, you look at that. You said, look at that. Rondell White, Marquise Grissom, Moises Alou, great players. All of them great players.
Mm-hmm.
A young Rondell White.
Very young Rondell White.
Marquise was starting in center, Moises playing left, and I think Larry Walker playing right field. And I think Cliff Floyd was actually playing third base at that time.
Yeah, before he moved to the outfield.
Yeah.
Because I think it was an injury that sent him to the outfield. It was an injury to someone on the infield that moved him. Listen, Mel Rojas, pitching.
Rojas pitching.
Mel Rojas, Tim Scott, Jeff Shaw, mentioned John Wetland.
Yeah.
Butch Henry, Gil Heredia.
Oh.
Listen to these names.
There's some pretty good names on that list.
Joey Eishen, Jeff Facero, remember him?
Yes.
Lefty. Heath Haynes, but that was a loaded Expos roster in 1994.
Yeah, it was.
1994 should have been their year. I'll say it aloud.
So V-Lock, we had that situation where he was actually threatening to move the Yankees to New Jersey.
Really?
So, yes. George had threatened to move them to New Jersey. We knew it wasn't going to happen, but
yeah.
Why
was he threatening to move them to Jersey?
He wanted a new stadium. Which he got.
He got it. Yeah. I was going to say he got it. So he got that and then some. Hey, folks, looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off your first purchase. That's only with the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. It's halftime here. When we come back, it's Wednesday. You know what's coming, but it might be abbreviated due to a doctor's appointment. I'll explain when y'all get back for hour 2.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
If you talk, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
He was only 58 years old when he passed away. That outcome could have been different.
Colorado happens to be one of the worst states for radon levels.
It's in our ground and it seeps up.
The more you breathe radon, the more chance you have of DNA being hit and the cell mutated. The EPA estimates 22,000 lung cancer deaths a year caused by radon.
We all make choices. When it comes to alcohol, kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, have a seat for a second. Remind me about that party again?
Alex is just...
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. They want guidance and honest answers to their questions. And it makes a difference when the message is consistent and part of everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Time for hour 2 of this spectacular. Ryan McCoffey now joins us this morning.
That's what you need to do to beat Josh Allen. You need to make him uncomfortable.
Hour 2, time for some Spivey notes. And here's Jay.
Well, I know he's only in his 3rd year, but they're just wasting Justin Herbert.
Hour 2,
the hardest working content creator I know, the playmaker.
Hey, LeBron James, the greatest scorer of all time. Hey.
Hour 2, the one, the only Christopher Dietz.
They rewarded Ohio State for not playing, and they punished USC for playing.
Hour 2, Sam Shady.
Oh, man. It's been a roller coaster ride if you were a Philadelphia Stars fan.
Hour 2, that's Big Ben, the man in charge of the BS3 network.
And if I see Kurt 2 Chainz Cousins out.
Hour 2, Chris Bay's joining us.
Oh my God! Oh, this game! Oh, way to go, Sammy!
Hour 2 was El Jefe.
Oh man, I thought I missed it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Time for hour 2 of this spectacular, and it starts right now. Oh yeah! Hour 2 of this spectacular is here. 11:01, 1 minute after the top of the hour, hanging out. Whoops. Yeah, speaking of hanging out, no one needs to see that. Hanging out with YSL Jefe, sitting in for Cole Johnson, who is traveling this morning. Traveling mercies upon you, our brother. We want to see you safe and sound. This portion brought to you by Fanatics. Attention, sports fans looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride. Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams to jerseys, hats, and accessories, and to collectibles. Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. And I have to show you some praise, my friend, because That ad that I just read, ChatGPT.
Yes.
ChatGPT gave me the ads that I read, and there's a few more that I'm going to put in place, and then Cole visualized them. He visualized a few. RC Talks Basketball, the Snowster, and everyone else. What's good with you, my man? I'm glad you're here because it's Wednesday, and I'm going to ask Wise after I do this segment to take it the rest of the way because I just got a call and I have to head to Indianapolis for an appointment. So I have to do
but I have no way. I don't have a way to end the stream.
Ay, caramba.
I have no way
on it
to end the stream.
You know what? All right, I have an idea. I will discuss it with you after. You know what? I have an idea. I'll listen from the road and then I'll end it.
That's fine.
I'll end it. I'll end it from here. I'll send you some cues. But I do have to get to Indy. But before any of that, there is something we need to do.
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
That's that one. And there's, wait a minute before we go, and there's this one. Yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen. And then to finish the pregame show, there's this.
This Bronze Session Confession is brought to you by Bron Joy Juice. Bron Joy Juice, the ultimate joy juice of bronze sexuals worldwide. Made with 100% organic seal milk.
And then even I reluctantly say, on your mark, get set, and go.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronze Sexual Confessions.
Okay. There are 3 segments here that our brother sent to me. And the first one simply says, Jordan can't shoot. Let me read that again. The first part of this, Jordan can't shoot. My next 4 words are the following. Who told this lie? You know, that's one of the first things he worked on when he got to the league. He worked on something he knew would benefit him later on in his years. A jump shot. You bronzesexuals are stupid. You bronzesexuals are dumb. You bronzesexuals are idiots. To think that Jordan couldn't shoot, bronzesexuals, the only reason LeBron's averaging 50% from the field is because he's played longer. Michael Jordan damn near averaged 50% from the field each season since his injury in 1986. And yes, he had a wonderful jump shot. throws headphones and leaves that. When I read that, I nearly did when I was warming up this morning. Actually, I was warming up and taking my dog out at the same time, but y'all get the idea. Jordan can't shoot. Really? So the 6 3-pointers he hit in the half in an NBA World Championship Series game doesn't count, right? So the jump shot he hit against Craig Elo to win a playoff series in 1999, that doesn't count, right? So the difficult shot he hit against the Detroit Pistons, same year, 1989, a fall-away jump shot along the baseline, that doesn't count, right? Saying Jordan can't shoot? Are you kidding me? Riddle me this, Bronzexuals. What is, and I want the chat and Wise to participate in this. This is a participatory segment here. Tell me Michael Jordan's free throw percentage for his career. Anybody look that up? First one to answer, I'll give him a gift from Snowman Multimedia. But what was Michael Jordan's free throw percentage for his career? I can tell you this, it was higher. It's higher than LeBron's because LeBron never averaged 80% from the free throw line in any year. Matter of fact, I can say without even looking this up because I've watched it. 83.5. Thank you, McCoffee. I can tell you that Michael Jordan's worst free throw percentage, which I believe is about 78% for a year, is LeBron's best. Tell me how many years did Michael Jordan shoot 50% from the field? I know it's at least 10. And if I'm also correct, and I'm working strictly off of memory, which kind of gets clouded at the time because I am 51, and LeBron's free throw percentage lifetime is 73.5. Thank you, McCarthy. Tell me how many years Michael Jordan averaged 50% from the field. Michael 3000, good morning, guys. LeBron James is a bum and will never be better than Larry Bird or MJ. Preach that. You know how hard Michael Jordan worked on his jump shot? Huh? Do you know how much work he put in on his jump shot, on his defense, on every aspect of his game? Oh, by the way, the second most indefensible shot was a fadeaway jump shot created by MJ. You stupid fools. By the way, Larry Bird's career free throw percentage, thank you, Ryan McCarthy, again, 88.6. LeBron's for a lifetime, 73.5. Another assignment for the feedback zone. Look up LeBron's best year from the free throw line. And let's compare notes. That's another assignment for those in the Fanatics feedback zone. Michael Jordan can't shoot. You better flip that and say LeBron James can't shoot. You better flip that and say and say LeBron James can't compete. LeBron James is a bum as a basketball player, period. And for these bronzexuals, and there are many, to basically say that he's the greatest of all time, for LeBron himself to say he's the greatest of all time when there's no dang on proof. I mean, we just brought up numbers that shouldn't even put him in the top 200. 73.5% lifetime. LBJ shot an even 78% from the free throw line in the 2008-2009 season. That's his career best. That's also Michael Jordan's worst year. And I want to say, though, it was 1985. I want to say that was 1985 when MJ averaged 78% from the free throw line. Oh, by the way, that's his rookie season. Oh, by the way, he averaged 28 points a game. Oh, by the way, he won Rookie of the Year. Oh, by the way, he won 6 titles. LBJ has won only 4. Best season free throw percentage for MJ, 85.7 in the 86-87 year, where he averaged 37.1 points per game and had a 3,000-point season. And at that time, he became only the second player since besides Wilt Chamberlain to score 3,000 in a season. And he achieved that against the Atlanta Hawks in Chicago Stadium with his 37th point. Now, how many points he scored that game? 61. 61. The unfortunate thing about that game is that Atlanta wiped out a 12-point Bulls lead and won the game 117-114. How do I know this? I watched it and I listened to it. And I heard Jim Durham's inflection when he said Atlanta thinks it can win when they made their stunning fourth quarter charge. See, games like that you remember. I got it wrong. Worst season at the line was 97-98 when he went 78.4. Still better than LBJ's best from the charity stripe. Thank you. I got the year wrong. I'm sorry. And I can hear my wife's voice in my head now. How dare you get that wrong? And I know. Listen, my wife teases me so much when I throw out a stat. When I throw something out like this, like what we're doing, I can just hear her walking behind me and going, "Nuh-uh, that didn't happen," and I'm in a fit of giggles. All that ties into this. Bronzexuals, know your basketball, will you please? Because you certainly don't when you make a claim that Michael Jordan can't shoot. He can shoot better than LeBron, and we've proven it. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronzexual Confessions.
Phew. I actually read that and laughed. And I knew which way I wanted to go. There's another one after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Bang! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base,
life and fun are the results. This is The Brian Snow Show.
Your afternoons just got better with The Brian Snow Show. Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride, folks.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing Next Level Pro Wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVNow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
PK Tire Pro is your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For years, we have provided the Stockton, California area with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. Take a look around. If you don't find what you need, visit us in Stockton, California. From the latest and best in tire technology to the services required to keep your vehicle looking good and running great, PK Tire Pros can get you out on the road quickly and at an affordable price. Stop by soon and see why so many people consider PK Tire Pros to be the one-stop shop for all of their tire needs. At PK Tire Pros, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. On top of that, we never tire of tires. Stop by and see us, and you'll be glad you did.
Cause we take this job so serious.
The f*** is that? Sorry, pardon me. My apologies.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
The incomparable Wise, who was riding shotgun with me with that soundbite that sent the whole studio and the whole panel into a fit of laughter because Cole dropped a new soundbite on him and Wise just spoke what was on his mind.
Yeah.
If there's one chief thing that I love about you, Wise, you hold nothing back. And I love that. That's why I'm so hooked on mentality right now.
And it's honestly everything that I say mentality, none of it is planned. It's just
I know
whatever it is that I feel at that moment, I'm gonna just say it. And
that's
people might get offended by it. That's okay. That's their choice.
Thank you. That's their choice.
Do I care if they get offended?
No.
Not really.
No. We already know that.
Not at all.
For those, I got a bonus. For those who think that he cares, that you get offended from something he says.
Stop the cap.
Just listen, because we touched. It's crazy because there's topics that people shy away from, and we don't like. We really don't. We just look at it as people
y'all go there.
Yeah, they just people are just overly sensitive now, man. Like,
yeah, they are.
You can't.
Yeah,
you can't hurt no one's feelings. You can't tell someone that they truly a boy when they truly are. You
can't tell the truth, basically.
Yeah, no, they want everybody to live in la la land, and we just not like that. Like I understand now, bro, because I seen a video and they were talking about pronouns, like, and I'm like,
yeah.
Why is this a topic? Like, why is this such a hot button topic? Why pronouns? Because you don't want to be called she, or you don't want to be called he. Like, fine.
You know what? I use pronouns when I talk about my kids all the time, and they don't mind one damn bit. Like, okay, my daughter Sonia, I say that, and she just walks and goes, "Hey, it's who I am." And when I met Jody and I met the kids, the first caveat she put on me was I had to accept them for who they are. I said, "Baby, do you have to ask?" And she looked at me and went, "What?" I said, "Do you even have to ask?" And she says, "But they're grown children." I know that. But I was a foster parent. I know that too. And I know how important they are to you. And when I met them, I fell in love with them. Hell, Sonia was giving me mess yesterday when I was bringing her home. We were flying through Columbus, and she says, "You better be careful. You may get yanked over." And I looked at Sonia, and she looked at me, and I understood the joke immediately. And she just says to me, "You stick out like a sore thumb." I said, "Baby girl, I know that." And she says, "And you know that's probably why you may get arrested." And I fell over laughing. My son, whenever he comes over, he just reaches over my bald head and he rubs it and he goes, "What's up, Mr. Clean?" and walks off. Oh, my kids. I love them dearly. All right, we got to get back to business. I'm not even going to play the other things. I'm just going to do this. On your mark, get set, go.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
I'm going to read to you 4 words, Senor Wise, that they use to describe this individual, and I will await your reaction. The 4 words are, quote, "He just built different," close quote.
He's just built different. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, we all built different. Like, ain't none of us the same. We're all different. So yes, we are all built differently.
Yes.
That's the point.
Yes.
He's built different. As far as what? He's not Kobe. We know that.
Hell no, he's not Kobe. Not even close.
Doesn't compare. Kobe is a different animal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's built different. Okay, everyone is built differently. We're not the same. None of us are the same.
Right.
So what does he's built different doesn't really explain nothing to me. It's just I again, these transsexuals. And it was funny because I seen the meme Cole put out the other day, and I had seen that before he put it out.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that meme, I'm like, yeah, y'all really smoking some stuff. Like, where do y'all get this good stuff from? Because if you seriously think he can beat Mike Tyson, y'all on some real good stuff. Like, y'all really must be high out your mind.
Yeah. I mean,
because he works out and he's big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so was a lot of people. A lot of people were bigger than Tyson, taller than Tyson.
Yep.
And they
He's
dropped
not
like
close, and they
they
drop
just
like
dropped
flies.
like trees. Yeah, like
They drop like flies.
yeah.
Come on now. And that brings me back to last week. Brings me back to last week when that picture showed up, and I'm gonna find it here right now. Of LeBron in some boxer short, in boxing trunks, and Mike Tyson, of course, ready to fight. And he and the caption goes, "I'm choosing LeBron. He just built different." How?
Then y'all must not know Mike.
How?
Yeah, then y'all must not know Mike's story. Mike comes from violence. Like
Yeah, he
that's
does.
what he do.
That's exactly what he does.
So
That's exactly what he does. So let me.
Y'all be getting it twisted. Y'all see Mike how he look now. Mike's a monster, man. Like he's
Mike can
choosing to
still
be a good man.
Mike can still throw it down.
Oh, listen, Mike Tyson right now is choosing to be a good man.
Yep. He's not choosing violence.
No.
He's not choosing violence. And for anyone who is unsure about the picture we're talking about from last week, it's this. This would read Ali Goy. This would be a really good fight, but honestly, I'm taking LeBron. He's just built different. There's that damn argument again.
Yeah, but you see the bottom picture under that, right? Under that, they're carrying LeBron out.
Yep. I saw that. Here. Take a look at that.
That's funny. That's
Take
how
take a look at that. You tell me how the hell he's built different.
Yeah, no.
You tell me how the hell he's built different.
No clue.
He's just built different. What the hell kind of argument is that? Built different how? In terms of basketball IQ? Physically, he's a monster, okay? I've never shied away from that. I will always say that. He is so physically gifted, it's not even funny. But basketball-wise, he ain't built different. Basketball-wise, he never has been built different. What kind of argument is that?
Idiotic one.
Yeah, that's all These idiots just don't get it.
That statement right there is like he's just built different. Like, do they even know Mike Tyson? Like,
no,
being built different. He is built different. Like he is different. And this is a man who, just because the way he speaks, people think that Mike Tyson's an idiot. Man,
and they will always
that's furthest.
They will always think that.
That can be it can be it's the furthest from the truth because he really does enjoy reading. He's always so.
They see one thing. They see one major thing about Mike Tyson. They immediately assume that they know who he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a double play because I just found this gem, and you're gonna laugh at the comment below. You're gonna laugh at the comment. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all 6 players. I'm gonna show y'all 6 players, and the idea is for you to cut 2 of them. I won't even show the picture. I'll just name the players. The 6 players in this photo are Giannis, KD, LeBron, MJ, Kobe, and Magic. Let me read that list again. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson. Those are the 6 players in this photo. Your assignment, should you choose to do it, is to cut 2 players. You know what Joe Arce said? You know who he'd cut?
Who?
MJ and Kobe. And the look on Wise's face says it all.
I'm not cutting Magic because Magic was ahead of his time. Him and Bird are the reason the NBA
is what it is.
Is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that straight. Like if it wasn't for Magic and Larry and those runs that they had in the 80s, they wouldn't have brought basketball to where it is.
Exactly.
So Magic's not getting off that list.
Nope.
I'm definitely not taking Mike off that list.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not taking Kobe because, yes, even though his style is so similar to Jordan's, it's just his work ethic. That's what separates Kobe from everyone else. That's why Kobe is one of the greatest. Is no one matches his and it's crazy because Klay Thompson spoke on this.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know how he got Kobe's respect was when it was on Team USA and Klay couldn't sleep and he just went to the gym and worked out. All other guys, other guys had gone out, whatever. He just went and worked out.
Mm-hmm.
And when Kobe comes in the gym and sees him, he goes up to him, daps him, goes to his part and start doing his workout.
Mm-hmm.
But that right there, and Kobe told me and that's how he earned Kobe's, because Kobe seen like this guy's all right. He's serious about his craft. He's here 2, 3 in the morning, whatever time it was. And that's how you earn Kobe's respect, is showing him that you work just as hard as he does.
Yep.
That's all he cared about. It's like, do you work as hard as I work? Because if you do, me and you gonna go to the promised land. And that's why him and Dwight Howard didn't work, because
Dwight Howard didn't want to put in the work.
Well, Dwight, first thing when he spoke to Kobe was he asked him about the nightlife. Kobe ain't about the nightlife.
No.
So Kobe already knew. Yeah, Kobe knew like this isn't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
But then you bring in when you unite him with a Paul Gasol, who works just as hard, who's a hard worker.
Yep.
Look what happens. He wins another 2 titles.
Mm-hmm. But this guy said he would cut MJ and Kobe. Listen.
That's cap. That's just cap.
Wait a minute. I'll have to play the sound because I don't have the.
Stop the cap.
Here it is. Say your statement. Repeat your statement again, please.
About
the guy that said he would remove MJ and Kobe off the list.
Yeah, you need to stop the cap, man.
Stop the cap.
Removing Kobe and MJ, 2 of the greatest of all time. Like I would take off Giannis before I would take an MJ or Kobe.
Thank you. You know who else I'd kick off this list?
I already know you'll kick LeBron off the list. I already know. I know that. I would kick KD off before I kicked off LeBron.
Because
of injuries.
I can understand. You know what? That's a good point.
Because of injuries.
That's a good point.
LeBron, yeah, I think LeBron's been a little bit more. He's been a little bit more durable. But yeah, that's the reason I would take LeBron over KD.
Yeah. I can live with that.
Yeah. But I'm not taking off Magic because he's the one. He's the one who made him and Bird saved the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking Mike off of it because Mike
helped advance the NBA,
and he helped the players off the court.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, because of endorsements and the money he's making off of endorsements, now these players are living. They don't really. It's like they can make
they're living again.
Yes. So it's those early Jordan commercials, the McDonald's, the Nike, all these different commercials.
That's all
That's
MJ
why.
move.
That's why
Because
I would never.
The only major endorsement at the time with Bird and Magic was Converse, and they also shared that with Julius Erving. When Michael Jordan showed up in 1984, there was a clear plan for him to endorse a lot of products: Gatorade, McDonald's, Chevrolet, all of that.
So that's why. And then as far as Kobe, it's just like I said, there's no one would match. Like not even Jordan, because Jordan would still go do his gambling and go do his thing. He still has vices.
True.
But Kobe was just different. Like he really was the student of his craft. So that's why.
And even with MJ, whenever he went to gamble or play golf or whatever, he still put in the work and was ready to play. That's something else to me. So Bronsexuals, he just built different. Don't you ever in this or any other lifetime tell that lie again. Now get the hell out of my face.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
All right, now I officially have to take off for Indy. Wise will take you the rest of the way. We'll go into a break. And as I said, Wise will take you the rest of the way. Back after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Bang! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Your afternoons just got better with the Brian Snow Show. Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. Come on aboard and enjoy the ride, folks.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing Next Level Pro Wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVNow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
PK Tire Pro is your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For years, we have provided the Stockton, California area with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. Take a look around. If you don't find what you need, visit us in Stockton, California. From the latest and best in tire technology to the services required to keep your vehicle looking good and running great, PK Tire Pros can get you out on the road quickly and at an affordable price. Stop by soon to see why so many people consider PK Tire Pros to be the one-stop shop for all of their tire needs. At PK Tire Pros, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. On top of that, we never tire of tires. Stop by and see us, and you'll be glad you did.
Yes,
because we take this job so serious.
The f is that? Sorry, pardon me. My apologies.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
And we're back. My man Drew. Yo, Drew, you silly, bro. You're silly. 3 hours later. Anyway, so yeah, those would I would eliminate KD and Giannis and keep those 4. Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, and Magic. Those are to be the 4 I choose to keep. So such a great song and a great ad. I don't know which one it was, but I'm sure it was. There was a couple of them. Here comes Yo, why you being a troll, man? Why you being a troll? Huh? I'm talking to you, Did Willie. I'm talking to you. You being such a troll right now. But you know I got nothing but love to you. Welcome back to the show. The roast make more fools than Scorpion Fatality. Yeah. Yeah, we do be roasting a lot of people on this show. A lot of people do get roast and we even roast each other. So that's what's great about it, that we are able to roast each other. But what else is going on? Oh, by the way, Drew, good shows. I love the man that I actually want. I'm gonna steal your concept, Drew Willie. I'm gonna go back and flash back to some of my episodes. I like that concept. This is a really good concept. I do enjoy that. That was something good. That was different and unique. So the way you did it was cool. So I'm gonna steal that idea from you if it's okay. Not gonna do it exactly like you because you're one of a kind and unique. But I'm gonna definitely probably just take some clips from some old shows and yeah, do a best of. Maybe do a best of shows. Get some of the best clips from each show and just composite it into one big video. Yeah, I might just do that. So yes, D Willie, so you know I stole the idea. It's fine. I hope you don't have a problem with it. I'm just gonna make it a little bit different. Your beard's looking sharp, especially for that salt and pepper. Oh, I appreciate that. Sick. I was thinking about coloring it, but I was like, I'll keep it. I'll show my seasoning. So appreciate it. I appreciate it. Everybody tune in tonight at 5 p.m. Well, this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Catch Stuck in My Mind podcast today. My guest will be, who is my guest today? Do I not? Oh, yes, I do. Kathleen Donnelly. She's my guest. She's a coach, podcaster. So I'm excited. It's great being able to connect with so many different people and have some wonderful conversations. So if you haven't checked out Stuck in My Mind podcast, check it out. It's definitely a great time. If you're someone who's into learning and growing, then it's definitely for you. If you're trying to find something that's more entertaining and you get to see a different side of me, then Mentality will definitely be your show. Or even check out Poppy J and Wise. But yeah, those are some of the shows that I'm doing. I'm actually looking to produce some more shows, man. So if y'all know people interested in just wanting to record, they don't want to do anything, they just want to record a show. I'm looking to start a sports podcast. I understand your frustrations at Play by Play with Jay. Yeah, absolutely, JJ. You know what? I I've lost respect for Harden because this is his he's trying to go on to his fourth team in probably less than 5 years. It's crazy, man. That no, McCarthy, we love your beard, Ryan. I love your beard anyway. But no, he's talking about James Harden, who I know you know who he was talking about, but yes, James Harden, who has requested a trade from the Sixers, called his GM a liar, just been fined 100K by the NBA. He loves your beard too, McCarthy. But yeah, just fined 100K by the NBA. Like, because you want to force a trade to the Clippers. You have the opportunity to play with the current MVP, but you rather go play with the Clippers. To go play with, yes, because China hates Maury too for the Twitter post supporting Hong Kong from a few years back. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he got fined 100K. No, it's not. It just sucks that because again, this is going to feelings and being sensitive and all this stuff. Like this dudes are different nowadays. Like back in the days, man, when you played for a team, like yeah, I get it, it's a business. It's a bigger business now. It's a lot of money. You're paying a lot of these players a lot of money. But again, you're getting paid to play a sport that you love. I wish I know everybody. I wish everyone knew that feeling of they get paid to play something they love to do. And that's what the NBA is. Listen, when you're playing NBA, NFL, you're getting paid to play a kid's sport. And you're getting paid really, really well. So for Harden to act the way he's acting, and all these other players that are forcing trades because they no longer want to be in a situation there, and like I wish I could force a trade for my job. Hey, you need to trade me now to another casino. Like what job do you do that at? I'm saying, like, I get it, but you signed this contract. You opted into this contract because you knew no one was going to give you that money. We all know no one was going to give you that money that you made by opting in. So now, because you opted in, and the Sixers don't want to continue trade talks with whoever, you've decided that okay, I no longer want to be here. I like Maxey, man. I've liked Maxey. I feel that he can be a great point guard in the league, man. He takes it to the hole. He's got to develop a shot, but I actually like Maxey. I think they messed up when they traded for Harden. Yeah, I know Ben Simmons wasn't any better, but damn, like Harden is just ridiculous, man. Like you was in Houston. You was the man in Houston. When you couldn't deliver, you got paid. You got paid the bag, but you couldn't deliver the chip because and you're never gonna win a chip with a player like Harden. You're just not. Where you just have to rely on him to do everything. No, it's just not going to work. Saying even look, Shaq needed Kobe. Kobe needed Shaq. LeBron needed the players that he got, and Harden got Chris. What was did Chris Paul play with Harden? Yeah, I think he got hurt that, which is new for Paul, but it's just crazy that someone who's getting paid millions and millions of dollars is acting like a child and deciding to call out his GM in China because he again someone in the chat explained it. Yeah, he said some stupid stuff. Daryl Morey said some stuff about China and all that, so they hate him over there. But like now, when you come back to the States, it's gonna be an issue with you having talked smack about your GM that who originally signed you in Houston and then decided to bring you to Philly when you was in that abysmal place known as the Barclays Center, because I'm not going to disparage my borough. I love Brooklyn, so I'm not going to disparage Brooklyn. But the Barclays Center, that trash team that plays at the Barclays Center. So when you escape there, to Daryl Morey is the one who saved you from that. So JJ, everything's going to be good as Embiid goes, and Embiid doesn't need on the paper piece like James Harden. Yes, I agree with that. I think he doesn't need Embiid. I mean, he doesn't need Harden. I think Harden needs him more than he needs Embiid. Well, I think Embiid doesn't need Harden as much as Harden needs him. I like Maxey. Maxey's going to be really good. I felt that since I've seen him play in the NBA. But I'm really tired of even talking about James Harden because he hasn't done anything. He shows up early in the series and then later on he fades and doesn't deliver. So honestly, I wouldn't want to play it like that. I would not want to play it like you're supposed to go to bat. You're supposed to go to throw your, like when your teammates, like you're supposed to go through brick walls for your team. Oh no, I'm just busting sick, man. I've been to the Barclay for Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, and I had a great time, man. It was a wonderful experience. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Everybody who knows me and knows the show, that a lot of us here are big, huge wrestling fans, and so yeah, I had a wonderful time at the Barclays Center when I went to go see Monday Night Raw. And again, it was the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, and this was when WrestleMania was at MetLife, and now they're coming to Philly. No, it is. No, it is. Even on concerts, sick. The concerts be packed. Their concerts at the Barclays Center get packed, man. I went to the first Brooklyn Nets New York Knicks game at the Barclays Center. It was crazy. It was a packed house. They go and support. I'm not gonna deny that. They go down, and whenever they have something at the Barclays, it does get packed. Comedy shows, everything. Bruce Brown, but was he really that much of a was he really that cog that helped? Yeah, he was a part of the championship team, yeah, but I don't think it's gonna knock them out of being contenders in that West, because you still got Jokic. You got Joker on that team. You have Murray on that team. You have Michael Porter Jr. You have Aaron Gordon. You have a lot of players. Yeah, they've lost some players here and there, but the main core is still there. So they're going to be contenders for a few years at least. At least for the next few years, they'll be contenders. But it's getting up to that time. I agree. I appreciate everybody shooting out messages so I could have topics to discuss. I greatly appreciate you guys. It's not easy doing this. Believe me, I'm 2 user on the stream with audio only. Who could that be? But thank you everyone for tuning in. I greatly appreciate y'all. You guys rock. Yeah, I always save the day when it's me. Oh man, I love you too, JJ. I love you guys, man. Listen, everybody in the chat, I greatly appreciate you guys, man. You are the guys that actually inspired me to go live with Stuck in My Mind. So I want to thank you guys in the chat for giving me the confidence in doing my show live as well, and to Snowman and Cole for giving me this opportunity to just be me, man, to come on here and talk, which I do enjoy doing, but sometimes I'm just not. I don't know. Just the topics. Different topics. So I love talking sports, so that's for sure. I definitely do love talking sports. I don't know how I don't close the show out like the boys do, but thank you all for tuning in. I shout out to my Real Wise fam, Poppy J, Brandy J, love you guys. Wifey, shout out to you, love you. And as always, it's your boy Wise. Peace out. I don't know if is anyone there to end the show. Somebody end it, please. Put me out of my misery. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day. Damn. And I hear the ending, how they close the show every time I'm here, and I just don't want to mess it up. You got a wrestling show, big bro? You talking to me, Cole? I mean, cool. Who's stuck? I'm still here. Yeah, I know, right? Is someone gonna end the show for me? Please end my misery. Hopefully, Snowman, are you there? If you're there, you can close out the show. Bye, everybody. Peace out. Anyone? Anybody? No. I need somebody to close this show. I don't just want to leave it on the air. Somebody has to help me out. Peace. Bye. All right. Hopefully Snowman can close this out. Somebody? Anyone? This is Groundhog Day. Welcome back. I haven't gone nowhere. I haven't left. But no, I'm gonna leave now. I'm going to leave now. So everybody have a great day. If your if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. That's how it goes. I think. I suck at that. I know. Peace out.